The mystery revealed by Daniel. The young Daniel, guided by God, unveils the mystery of the imposing statue that King Nebuchadnezzar had seen in a dream. This revelation, recorded in the book of Daniel, is part of a prophetic series that allows us to understand God's plan for humanity. For more context, see Part 7 of this series. What did this mean for Israel? The prophetic clock had already begun ticking long before, when the people of Israel turned away from God. Despite repeated warnings from the prophets, they fell into idolatry, adopted pagan practices, promoted social injustice, and allowed religious corruption. As a result, God permitted them to be judged through foreign nations. The Bible explains this clearly. 2 Kings 17:7. This disaster happened because the people of Israel sinned against the Lord their God, who had brought them out of the land of Egypt from the power of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and because they worshipped other gods. Jeremiah 25:8-9. Therefore, this is what the Lord of armies says: Because you have not obeyed my words, I am going to send for all the families of the north. This is the Lord's declaration. And send for my servant Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. And I will bring them against this land, against its residents, and against all these surrounding nations. And I will completely destroy them and make them an example of horror and scorn and ruins forever. Luke 21:24. They will be killed by the sword and be led captive into all the nations, and Jerusalem will be trampled by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. The statue, a symbol of human dominion. Before our eyes unfolds a glorious reality, a statue that symbolizes the beginning of human dominion and oppression over other peoples, marking the start of earthly government. From this point forward, the prophecy outlines a chronological journey through world history. Let us now explore each part of the statue as revealed in Scripture. The head of gold. The head of the statue is made of gold and represents the Babylonian Empire, ruled by King Nebuchadnezzar. This empire was known for its wealth, splendor, and absolute power. God granted Nebuchadnezzar authority over many nations, making Babylon the first great empire in prophetic history. The gold symbolizes the glory and unmatched dominion Babylon held in its time. However, it is important to note that Babylon was a pagan nation, deeply involved in occult practices, esotericism, and dark magic. This is evident in the king's court. Daniel 4:7. When the magicians, mediums, Chaldeans, and diviners came in, I told them the dream, but they could not make its interpretation known to me. Despite his power, everything Nebuchadnezzar possessed was given to him by God. Daniel 2:37. Your Majesty, you are King of Kings. The God of the heavens has given you sovereignty, power, strength, and glory.